my grandmother Renae get asked all the time about olive skin. Is olive skin blue-based or yellow-based? How does it fit into the blue-based, yellow-based color system? Well, I'm going to show you some examples of celebrities with olive skin, and we're going to get into the nitty-gritty of what olive skin really is. We got a fabulous question on our YouTube channel about olive skin. This person said, as an olive with a cool undertone, a lot of warm colors work, though I am for sure a cool undertone. I'd be curious specifically how people with olive skin fit into this, since we don't always line up with warm or cool. And I want to say that for people with olive skin specifically, and anyone that has been really confused about their undertone, whether they're warm or cool, the blue-based, yellow-based color system is actually a much simpler way to figure out your undertone and what colors will look great on you. So please watch the rest of my videos to learn about what blue and yellow-based colors are and skin tones, etc. When we're talking about cool and warm colors, the beauty industry, like a lot of foundations and a lot of blushes and colored cosmetics, will use warm, cool, or neutral to describe the undertone in their shades. Now, a lot of the time, warm does mean yellow-based and cool does mean blue-based, but sometimes it doesn't because they're not using this exact science. But in general, they're using warm as things that have an orange, red, or yellow undertone. However, there are blue and yellow-based reds. There are blue and yellow-based yellows. So you really have to pay attention to what the red actually looks like in the undertone. When it comes to olive skin, do you have more blue pigment or more yellow pigment? So olive skin tone does have that mixture of blue and yellow to make that green, but does it have more of which one? And that's going to be the undertone you're going to want to go with. If you look up what is an olive skin tone on Google, you're going to get answers that sound like this: yellow and greenish ash colors with a neutral under. This was from Style Craze. This is what I heard a lot when I was doing this, and that is absolutely true. In fact, olive skin does have greenish and grayish undertones. And the reason they're saying it's neutral is because it fits somewhere in between that warm and cool that they're using to define undertone. Like I said before, an easier way to think about this is, are you blue or are you yellow-based? Sometimes it can be hard to tell, and that's why you want to use other clues on your body, like your eyes. Your eyes will never lie to you. They are either blue or yellow-based. Your natural hair, nail beds, all those things. But the thing is, if you're taking medication or you have self-tanner on, all those kind of things can kind of skew how different tones on your body look. So the number one thing to look at really is your eyes. Now let's take a look at some celebrities that are known to have olive skin tone. Here is Mila Kunis. You can see that she has those green hues, especially in her neck area. So I pulled out the hues directly from this picture. You can also see that her eyes are a beautiful olive hazel. So she is a yellow-based olive skin tone. You can tell that she's yellow-based because of those greens that are in her eyes specifically. And here she is wearing colors that are in her undertone. That lipstick is more of a peachy mauve, so a yellow-based color. And then the sweater that she's wearing is also a yellow-based beige, olivey beige. She looks beautiful in this picture. And here is Zendaya. You can see that she has more of the grayish olive skin as opposed to the yellowish olive skin or the greenish. And she's actually blue-based. You can tell in the deep chocolate colors in her eyes, and also her skin has that grayish mauvey tone to it. Here she is wearing two blue-based dresses. Yes, that yellow is blue-based. It's an icy yellow, and she looks great in both of these. And you can really see in the left picture where she's wearing the yellow dress, the grayish hues in her skin and how they're more blue-based. And Jennifer Lopez, she is known as having classic olive skin, but she is actually yellow-based. You can really see this in her eyes that have that yellow-based olive green and that golden brown, and her skin is more of a golden yellow rather than a rosy pink. Zoe Saldana, she is blue-based with olive skin. She has more of that grayish olive skin. Look at her eyes. Look at that beautiful blue-based brown and gray that are in her eyes. And she has more of the rosy pink tones in her skin. Here's an example of someone who has fair olive skin. Olivia Palermo, she is yellow-based. Now, it can be kind of hard to tell sometimes when you have fair skin, but just look at her eyes. That gray and that golden brown, they're definitely yellow-based. The underlying hue in her skin is a peachy pink as opposed to a rosy pink. Another question that we received about olive skin, someone said, also, I'm curious why a lot of people with olive skin can wear some grays and not others, though they may match their undertones. This is a really, really good question, and this is because there are yellow-based grays and blue-based grays. So again, depending on if you're blue or yellow-based is the gray that you want to wear to match your undertone. Thank you so much for everyone who has asked questions on our YouTube channels, and please continue asking me any questions that you have so we know what kind of content to create next when talking about this revolutionary color system. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.